Are you in Washtenaw? What's your name in the, or are you MDOC? Hello?
I'm at MDLC.
MDOC. Okay, thank you. So you are Jamie?
Yes.
Jamie Kirksey. Okay, thank you. Today's proceeding, do you want to speak to MIDC, to an attorney?
Yes.
All right, let me give you to the attorney. Crystal, you got a couple in your room.
Thank you.
Yep. Is that Washtenaw County that just signed on?
Yes.
Who do we have? Is that Jennifer?
Yes.
All right. Washtenaw, do you hear me back there?
Yes.
Do you also have Jessica when we're done with Jennifer?
I'm sorry, who?
Jessica Yoder?
Don't know anything about her.
Oh, we also have her scheduled at 8:30 as well.
At the same time?
Yeah.
I was about to move them over because I figure we should do them first, right? So that we'll have
Well, down in your waiting room is MDOC.
MDOC. That's what I'm okay. So I'm gonna do that one first. And I wanted to let you know that I am covering Pablo Dominguez for Daniel Bitar. That's what he was telling me now.
Okay, thank you.
So thank you.
Jennifer, for today's proceedings, did you want to go forward with an attorney?
Sure, yes.
All right, let me put you in the waiting room.
Apparently, I need Jack.
Heather, I had no luck with her.
With Tamara?
Yeah, I sent her the call-in number,
Uh-huh.
and then it's like her phone froze. And then I tried to kick her out of the meeting, and then it just like kept freezing.
Yeah, she came into the main meeting and I just kicked her out because she didn't have volume or anything. So
Okay.
and just so you know, a minute. So Livingston County should be popping on as because I have Washtenaw, MDOC, Livingston, Macomb, and another Washtenaw. For I already checked in a couple of them, but we're waiting for 2 more counties.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Thank you, Washtenaw.
Yep, she'll be up shortly.
All right, I'm just gonna put her in the waiting room for, well, I guess I gotta wait for her.
Mute, so when she comes up, she can just go in.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Zetteloff. Good morning, Gregory.
Greg is just fine.
Did you need to speak to
James?
James?
Absolutely.
All right. Did I make him co-host? Mr. Mena, if you want to pull him in. I'm gonna guess he's busy, so let me put you in.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Tamra. Tamra, can you hear us? All right, Mackenzie, let's try again. See if you can give her the call-in number.
All right, sounds
Okay, I
good.
need to turn the volume up. I think I hear him. I think I hear you. I need to find my volume now. Say something again.
Yep, can you hear us?
These kids messing with the volume. Microphone. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
This is crazy.
Thank you for joining us, Diana. Hopefully everybody should be jumping on soon.
I don't understand why I have to be at this court date.
Um,
I don't even know what this court date is actually for, by the way.
it's regarding a motion on the conditional bond. So when
I
everybody,
don't know what that means though.
right, the judge will explain it. Because I know Emily, the probation officer, had reached out to you last week. So yeah, it'll be explained a little bit more whenever everybody gets on, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. I'm just gonna mute you till the case is called, okay?
Okay.
Thanks.
Heather,
Yes.
on Ivaneve, we're gonna do a double parking 350 and dismiss the 2 citations.
Double park 350 and dismiss. Alrighty. Thank you so much. I'll go grab the files.
Okay.
Heather, there was no luck. She's gonna try and dial in now.
Okay, good. Mr. Zettelpolsky?
Yes, ma'am.
Since these are civil infractions, you are good to go. Do you want, how many days? Do you want 14 days for your client to pay?
14 days is fine.
14 days. All right. I will
Thank
have it
you so much.
dispoed in a little bit. Thank you.
Everybody, thank you so much. Have a nice one. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yep, you too. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Like what, 3, 4? Yeah, I had a blow machine last time like it from DUI or something like that. I remember for being later last time. I went through there and did that part and put it back to the payment plan. I never really, I don't even know how, you know, there, like how, like, I don't even know, like, I don't even know how to do it. But I know, but I do got money, but I need to figure out how can I, like, who am I paying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Good morning, Miss Elijah.
Good morning. Can you hear me okay?
I sure can.
So for the motion for Mr. Johnson, my understanding is the baby is now home.
Mhm.
And so it's a moot motion.
It's a moot motion. Okay, so we don't need to have it today?
I don't believe so. I see Miss Hansen's in the Zoom room. She's the complainant.
Correct.
So Mr. Johnson is at work right now.
All right,
So I don't think we need to hold the motion. No.
all right, so I'll let the judge know that we didn't need to have it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Ms. Hansen, you can sign off.
No, I have a question.
Okay.
I'm made to come here and now the court date's unnecessary because he's at work.
It's not
This
because he's
man-
at work. This had to do with because the child was in the hospital and it was a motion to change the bond so that he was able to go to the hospital. Now
Yeah,
that
but the problem is he assaulted me in the hospital. The problem is he is still contacting me through text and calling my phone, and it's a no contact order. I reached out and told him our son was sick. I invited him to come. He called his lawyer and asked to put in a motion. She advised him not to come. I said, Eric, if you want to come, as long as we keep it respectful. You couldn't keep it respectful. He could not make it about me, asking me who I'm sleeping with and this and that, calling me bitches, and it never ends. I will email the court screenshots of texts and missed calls. When is it enough? And he's still in the hospital calling my son a little nigga and this and that. Like, even when we're not sure if he has lupus, you do not talk to my son with the utmost respect. So the
Ms.
fact that
Hansen, the judge is going to come out and speak to you. So if you just want to hold on a minute, okay?
Okay. This is ridiculous.
Mr. Mansour, do you need to speak to the prosecutor?
Yes, please.
All right, I'll put you in.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Miss Elijah.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Do we have Mr. Johnson or not?
No, Your Honor. Mr. Johnson is at work. He's not able to get away from work. But my understanding is the baby is home from the hospital. And so my
Good.
motion to allow Mr. Johnson to visit the baby in the hospital is moot. Ms. Hansen is still here because she has complaints.
All right, Miss Hanson, do you have a camera you can activate?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so yeah, I reached out. Our son may still have cancer or lupus. We are out of the
Okay,
hospital.
hold on. I'm having trouble understanding you.
Oh my God.
Your audio's pretty garbled for me right now. I understood you reached out, and then after that, it got kind of messy.
So I reached out on Sunday saying, like, we're in the hospital. I didn't have to do that. My son still may have kidney problems and lupus. We don't know what the hell is going on. My problem is your lawyer advised you not to come. I said, Eric, you should listen to your lawyer. But if you do come, when you get here, it is nothing but respect or don't come. He comes, it's nothing about my child. Does he care about? It's who I'm sleeping with, calling me bitches, throwing shit at me. I can't tell you how many times I've had to grip up my son and take him to a nursing station. Still to this day, even last night and the day before that, he is texting me and calling me, and there's a no contact order. And it's not even about my child. I tried to be a good person. I try to meet in some way for our son, and it's never enough. I will never send out a text again. It doesn't just need to be mute. I need a PPO, which I'm going to have to go downtown and fill out. It doesn't matter how many times you get charged with domestic violence, he will never stop.
Of course.
Something needs to happen here. How long am I supposed to go on without peace? And he's in the hospital still calling my child a little nigga and this and that and me bitches. And it's just, he's not okay. He needs an evaluation and he probably needs some medication. He's not a horrible person. He can just not control himself. And no one's listening enough. Jail is not the answer. He needs help.
Okay. Anything else?
No, and I'm sorry.
All right.
That was
So Mr. Rowley doesn't work today. I'll ask her to contact you tomorrow, and we'll schedule a probation violation hearing where we'll deal with everything you just told me.
But I really don't want to come. I don't want to deal anymore.
Okay, well, you can't have it both ways.
I'm just telling you guys what happened. I don't want to come. I don't want to do this anymore.
Once again, you can't have it both ways. If you want to make allegations against him, you're going to have to be here to establish those allegations.
You know what?
At a hearing.
I understand that. I don't want to come anymore. CPS is already involved and they're on my team. So I'm not going to keep losing sleep. I got off at 5 a.m. I'm demanded to come at court at 8:30 and he's not even here. So just
all right, then,
no worries.
Well, he didn't have to be here for what was scheduled today.
But I had to be.
Yeah, because you're not represented by an attorney. He is.
Okay.
That's just the way the system works. So I'll make a note in the file that you had some allegations of probation violations, but you refused to show up in court and deal with them.
And then if you guys want text messages and missed calls, I'll screenshot it and email, but I'm not showing up anymore.
Well, that's not the way it works, ma'am. That's not the way it works. Your emails can't testify
the system
for
is
you.
broken. I have a newborn baby. I work till 5 a.m. I am constantly losing sleep and being pestered for a system that doesn't work for me. So I'm okay. I will not show. Put that down. Don't ask me to come anymore. Don't protect me. I don't care. Have a good day.
Okay. Well, I guess that sums it up, Miss Elijah.
Well, thank you, Judge. Sorry for bringing all the drama to your courtroom this morning, but have a good rest of your day.
Oh, it's just a Monday.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
Better than I deserve.
Mohammed Nasser. I'm here on Antoinette Sitzbludge. Judge, please.
Okay.
What?
Heather, are we ready on?
No.
Nasser?
What time is that at? I can't find it.
It's actually, I believe it's at 9 o'clock. I'm a little bit early, unless I'm wrong. It's at 8:30.
What is the name?
Sitz is the last name. SITTS.
Is this an arraignment?
It could be, yes.
SITTS?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't have anything yet, so I'm thinking this might be for an arraignment.
Okay.
Because I don't show her in our system at all. Crystal, are you ready on anything?
Yep, I am ready on Miss Kirksey, and I also needed to speak to Miss Boskett. I had her like in a separate breakout room, so I need to speak to her again after we're done.
Okay.
And I'll log out. I was here on Miss Kirksey, so if Crystal's already met with her, that's why I appeared.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Josh. I appreciate it. Sorry, I didn't see that. I'm sorry.
No, works for me. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you. Take care. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Miss Yoder, while we're waiting, did you need to speak to MIDC this morning? Did you want to speak to an attorney?
Yes, please.
All right, I'll put you in the waiting room. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Heather. And I'm sorry, I tried to move Miss Boskett back, but I can't from the main session.
All right, that's fine.
Madam Clerk,
Yes, Mr. Nasser.
I'm looking at the notice that Miss Sitz got. It lists on there remote APT. I don't even know what APT is.
Do you arraignment pretrial? Do you have a case number? Because I don't see her in our system. Oh, I found her. Antoinette Sitz. It's
Yes,
spelled
please.
different. All right. Did you need to speak to the prosecutor?
Yes, please.
All right.
Heather, what's the name?
Stitz, S-T-I-T-T-S. That one's not ready though, Judge.
All right, give me the name again.
Stitz, S-T-I-T-T-S.
And that's Mr. Nasser's
Nasser.
client?
Yeah.
Okay, just getting the file ready.
All right. Thank you.
If you had that key out, I'll let you alone, you know.
Brenda, did you already speak to the prosecutor?
I did. We worked it out. He said I may not even need to go on the record.
What's your client's name, Mr. Balsky?
Tulant Joka, G-J-O-K-A.
It's in the pre-hearings, Judge. It's just it's in the envelope in the front. Yep. What'd you guys come up with?
He was going to admit responsibility to a double parking with a $300 fine.
And then dismiss the CCW?
Correct.
What about the speeding?
Reduced to double park to 300.
Yes.
Oh, okay. 300 on double parking, both A and B dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day. And he has 2 weeks to pay?
Sure.
All right. Thank you, Judge. Everybody have a good day.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, we are ready on Miss Kirksey.
I'm sorry, what's the name again?
Kirksey, Jamie Kirksey, K-I-R-K-S-E-Y.
All right, your appearance.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Miss Kirksey. Miss Kirksey, would you please state your full name for the record, ma'am?
Jamie Leona Kirksey.
Your Honor, Miss Kirksey is prepared to plead guilty as charged to a count of larceny.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something just went kaplooey out here.
Uh-oh. I'll be right out there, Judge.
All right. I'm sorry, counsel. What's Ms. Kirksey going to do? She is prepared to plead guilty as charged, Your Honor, to a count of larceny. She was technically 19 years old at the time of the offense. She did inquire regarding the HIDA option. However, in speaking with Ms. Manarino, just for the record, they are not recommending or consenting to HIDA. Technically not required at that age, Your Honor, but she does not agree to HIDA in this case. We are leaving it in the court's, I guess, discretion, and we would be asking for credit time served, which the people do not.
I didn't put myself there. All right, hold on. We're trying to get our Zoom back working.
No problem, Your Honor.
Let me pull you out from the
Okay.
other room.
Okay. All right, so you're asking for time served. Where's she at?
So right now she is, well, she's at the MDOC, Your Honor. My understanding is she has 4 months left on a 24-month sentence. She has 2 small children. She was actually pregnant when she was initially incarcerated. So she's going to have to get out and handle all of that, Your Honor, and get all of her ducks in a row once she's released. There is an amount of restitution. It's $570, which she is agreeing to pay, Your Honor. We would just ask, of course, that the court put that out in terms of her having to make that payment, because like I said, she does still have 4 months left on her sentence. Ms. Manarino does not object to credit time served, but is not recommending HIDA in this case. We are, however, asking the court to.
What she got on her priors?
Your Honor, I haven't had any, I don't have a lien or anything that I can confirm, but Ms. Kirksey was concerned about the misdemeanor, and I'm assuming for future expungement purposes, I'm not having an additional misdemeanor, Your Honor.
All right, and I apologize, but I'm got too many things going on. I missed all of that after you didn't have a lien.
Oh, no, Your Honor, so I do not have a lien. What I do know is that she's serving this for larceny in a motor vehicle, and I'm assuming her concern with the misdemeanor conviction, although she's technically serving time for a felony, would be A, she may have hide on that as well, but B, for future expungement also. So
right.
Just trying to keep it as clean as possible, Your Honor, and she hopes to do better in the future.
Okay. Ms. Kirksey, other than the charge that you're currently serving a sentence on, what else do you have on your criminal history?
Just probation. Probation under HIDA with Romulus. No, not with Romulus, but with Redford.
Okay, what's
and
the
that
charge
was times
there?
That's it's just restitution. They gave me time served restitution, which is 700.
No. If you're on probation, it's because there's a criminal charge. What is the nature of the charge?
Larceny.
All right, so a larceny in Redford, larceny you're currently doing time on, and a larceny here, correct?
Yes.
Anything else?
No.
I'm not doing HIDA, counsel. More than happy to do the sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor. Understood. I thought we would ask, but of course that is up to the court.
Never hurts to ask.
And my client is aware. Ma'am, you still want to proceed with the plea, knowing that you will not.
Yes, that's fine.
All right. Ms. Kirksey, you've discussed your rights and options with Ms. Medina, correct?
Yes.
You understand those rights and options?
Yes.
And you understand the possible penalty for today's charge?
Yes.
And understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to the charge of larceny from an incident date of April 10, 2022 in Van Buren Township?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Medina, would you like to give me the facts I need?
Your Honor, I honestly do not have them in front of me. I would need the court. We don't have files.
All right. Ms. Kirksey, did you try to take some stuff on that day that didn't belong to you?
Yes.
And what was the stuff?
Maybe it was like a game system.
All right. Was this from a store?
No.
Where was it from?
I'm a person.
Okay. All right. I just found some paperwork. Looks like you took a backpack that had a PlayStation and some other stuff in it.
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Medina, are you satisfied with the plea?
And thank you.
All right. So if I understand correctly, Ms. Kirksey's been in for approximately 20 months at this point.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. And what was that restitution amount, please?
$570, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Kirksey, anything else you want to add before I sentence you?
No. Can I have a copy of the restitution sent here?
Ms. Medina can probably facilitate that. She'll have to get something from the prosecutor, I think.
I will do my best, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
But try your best to also note just 570, okay?
Okay.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Sentence of the court is 93 days in jail, credit for 93 days already served. I'm ordering the restitution pursuant to the agreement with the prosecutor's office of $570. And I've made a note in the file that you're still in custody for approximately 4 months, so we won't expect to see anything money-wise until after that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Kirksey, any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Judge, we're ready on Flam. It's P.
Madam Clerk,
Yes.
I also have a deal worked out for Mr. Kitchen, Andrew Kitchen. I spoke with the prosecutor. It's just a double parking.
Okay. But we're ready on
Just letting you know.
Flam. Okay, thanks. We're ready on Flam. It's in the pre-hearing. It's standing up.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, appearance.
Peter Torres here on behalf of Mr. Flam.
What's the deal?
This is an amendment. I filed a motion to set the judgment aside to reduce to double parking and dismiss the texting while driving.
Was there an agreed upon fines and costs?
$300, and I think he already paid $290, Your Honor, as the bond.
Yeah, it's not worth the $10 to just to shuffle it, so we'll just say apply and close.
Great, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, counsel.
Have a good day.
Hello,
You as
Madam
well.
Clerk.
Just a minute, Mr. Nasser.
My apologies.
That's fine. Mr. Mansour has been here for a little bit. We're ready on Finn.
Finn?
Finn.
Counsel,
you.
your appearance?
Victor Mansour on behalf and with Mr. Finn. I do see him on the Zoom. We do consent to Zoom at this time.
Yes. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Morning. Counsel, what do we have?
We have a resolution. I had the opportunity to speak with Mr. Mena. Mr. Finn will be accepting a 771 90-day delayed sentence on the charge.
All right, Mr. Finn, I've been having a chuckle out of the juxtaposition of you and the mirror behind you on Zoom this morning.
Sorry.
It looks like you're framed.
Yeah, if I do this, it's worse, right? Sorry.
Yeah, it's perfect right there. It's perfect. All right, so counsel, what's the deal?
771 on the original charge. 90 days. At the end of the 90 days,
90?
Mr. Finn will be able to request his weapon back from the airport authority.
All right, is the weapon something that's sharp or something that goes bang?
Bang.
All right. Mr. Finn, you understand your rights and options after discussing those with counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Finn, on April 9, 2024, did you find yourself at a Detroit Metro Airport checkpoint?
Yes, Your Honor.
And at that date and time, did you have a firearm in your possession that you were not authorized to have at that date and time?
Unfortunately, yes.
All right. Are you attorney type satisfied with the factual basis for the plea, Mr. Mansour?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. It looks like we lost the prosecutor, so we'll just assume he's okay with that.
What
should I know about Mr. Finn before I set the terms of sentence, Mr. Mansour?
He is a CPL holder. He definitely he knows. Fortunately, very fortunately, this is a very isolated incident, and he has been very cautiously taking it seriously. The last thing is he's a TSA pre-check, and it's impacted his pre-check already. He does travel quite a bit for work, so it's up for renewal in September. 90 days from now should allow this to be closed out before
Okay.
that renewal.
Did he get the letter from TSA about the civil sanctions they're asking for?
There's
I
an
haven't-
investigation, I believe. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I haven't received anything yet.
All right, well, hang on to your socks because you might. The largest number I saw was $6,000, or they'll put you on the no-fly zone or no-fly list. So
Okay.
maybe you'll dodge that bullet. Keep your fingers crossed.
Definitely.
Now, Mr. Finn, anything else before I sentence, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll delay sentence for 3 months in keeping with the agreement with the prosecutor's office. You've already discussed the weapon return. Court costs assessed the amount of $500. That money needs to be paid, or we need to have a plan in place to get it paid within 5 days. I see you're in Bruce Township, so you probably won't drive to the court. So you can take care of either one of those options online. Understood?
Oh, yes.
You said within 5 days, so by Friday, Your Honor?
Yeah, we either need to have a plan in place or money in hand. So if you go online the next day or two and set that up, we're in good shape.
Thank you very much, Judge.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Enjoy
Have a
your
great
day.
day. Bye-bye now.
Heather?
Yep. Okay, so wait a minute, Crystal. Mr. Nasser,
Yes, ma'am.
is Miss Stitz coming?
She should be on momentarily. I know it's scheduled for 9:15. However, Heather, I did speak to the prosecutor. I was asking for a new date in June. I think it was June 10th is the next virtual date. I need to speak to Mr. Zick about this. So I was wondering if this court.
It's June
sorry.
17th. So yep, I'll adjourn it and just give you I'll send out new notice with new time.
Okay, perfect. So I'll let her know she doesn't need to log on. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good day, counsel.
Mr.
You too.
Sherbo, so I see that you have
Yes.
kitchen,
Correct.
which is a pre-hearing judge at 8:50.
Are we ready, Mr. Sherbo?
We are ready, Your Honor.
And you also had another
ahead,
one.
put-
What was the other name?
Nope, just kitchen.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Put your appearance on the record, counsel.
Michael Sherbo appearing on behalf of defendant Andrew Kitchen, Your Honor. I have had an opportunity to speak with the prosecutor today, and we have come to a resolution regarding this matter. The original charge will be dismissed, and Mr. Kitchen will plead responsible for double parking for a fine in the amount of $250, inclusive of costs, with 14 days to pay, Your Honor.
And you have his authority to take care of this civil infraction, counsel?
I do, Your Honor. He's my stepbrother. So I have to do a
Oh,
good
so you're
job.
making big money on this one.
Yeah, big money, retirement money.
Yeah. Yeah. So both the A charge and the B charge would be dismissed. Is that the agreement?
That's how I understood the prosecutor, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Done deal. I wrote it up. We'll look for his money.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You as well, sir.
Barbara Wade, if you have a request to go into a waiting room, you need to go into that waiting room. And Crystal, you're ready on Basket?
Yep, thank you so much, Heather. I appreciate it.
Miss Medina, your appearance for Boscat.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Boscat. Your Honor, my understanding is that Ms. Boscat is prepared to plead guilty as charged to possession of narcotics, paraphernalia, and we're in a pretty similar situation, Your Honor, in that Ms. Boscat has been incarcerated for approximately 3 months for a bond violation. She's expected to begin treatment on Wednesday, Your Honor. She has.
Good. Where at?
Ma'am, if you can advise the judge where you're going to begin your treatment.
Clairview in Richmond, Michigan.
Good. Good luck to you.
And she has been, Your Honor, taking substantial steps. I believe she has 7 months completely clean. She does have a 1-year-old child that she's hoping to regain custody of, Your Honor, and she will be on 3 years of probation upon release for that Washtenaw County case. So I would ask that the court consider credit time served in this case, and my understanding is that Ms. Manarino has no objection to that, Your Honor.
Yeah. Did you say she's been in for 3 months?
3 months, Your Honor. She told me approximately 3 months.
Okay. All right. Ms. Boscat, you understand your rights and options after discussing those with Ms. Medina?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand the possible penalty for this charge?
Yes, sir.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to the charge freely and voluntarily today?
Yes, Your Honor.
March 17, 23, were you in Van Buren Township?
Yes, I was.
You came in contact with Van Buren PD?
Yes, I did.
And what did you have in your possession that you should not have had?
I had a needle.
Ms. Medina, you satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm assuming, Ms. Mosket, that you're not a diabetic.
No, sir.
All right, no legitimate reason for you to have the syringe.
I was on heroin. I'm on Suboxone now.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You were on
I was.
heroin, not now.
Right.
Yeah, let's celebrate that 1 year sobriety. All
That's
right, I will
awesome.
accept your plea. I'm going to sentence you to 93 days in jail, give you credit for the 93 days you've already sent, and wish you luck with your treatment.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
And I'm sorry, Heather, I don't know why Miss Jessica Watts is out of the room. If you could put her back, I was about to speak to her. I'm trying to handle all the jails.
Okay, thank you. Judge, we can start with Mixon. He waived attorney presence.
Mr. Mixon, if you have a camera, please activate it. Thank you. Good morning. You're muted.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
And Mr. Mena, did you work anything out with Mr. Mixon?
Your Honor, we're just going to adjourn it to the next virtual date, court's permission to allow him to get the parking fee paid.
Good. Heather, when's our next date?
June 17th, Judge.
Time?
We can do 8:40.
8:40 on the 17th work, Mr. Mixon?
Give me 1 second, I'm writing down the dates. Yes, it'll work. 8:40 a.m., right?
8:40 a.m., June 17th.
All right.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you, you as well.
Heather, we can let Ms. Boskett go, yes?
Yes.
And you got anything else ready?
Attorney Regina.
Regine, yes.
Regine, are you ready?
I am. My client is saying that the link was not working, but
We
as soon
just
as
now got him in, so he needs to be checked in, so it'll be just a few minutes.
okay. So as soon as he's ready, then I'm
What's
ready.
your client's name?
Marcus Meeks.
Minks?
Meeks.
Meeks, yes.
Got him. Okay, I'm ready when he is.
Okay, and we're just going to be setting this out for the next virtual date.
That's June 17th, Heather, correct?
Correct, Judge.
Time?
8:40 again?
That's fine.
Counsel, we really don't need Mr. Meeks, so if you want to call him off.
Okay, I just, I like to make sure they appear that way when I say he's going to come back. You believe me?
No, that's all right. That's all right. I trust you.
He did sign on. He is in the waiting room to get at least updated. So just let him at least, because we need to make sure that his address and phone number are correct.
Okay. All right. Good deal.
Yep. And then it
Ignore
looks like
me, counsel. I said ignore me. Listen to Heather.
Okay. Just this one time.
Mr.
Probably
Sheena,
not.
are you ready on Camille?
I haven't spoken with the prosecutor
You
yet.
have not. Okay, let me throw you in there with the prosecutor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Heather, what's the client's name?
Camille, Kamel,
Yep.
and it's pre-hearing. Yep.
Pre-hearing. Yep. Anything else?
No.
All right. I'm going to bring you some files on.
Heather?
Yes, Jeff.
Hello.
Hello.
I only have one today, and it's Miss Tanika Burden.
Okay, yep, I see that. Okay.
Is she here?
Not that I know of yet.
Yeah, she's supposed to be here. She got about 8 minutes, but
Tamika Burden. No, I don't show that she's here yet.
all right, thank you.
You're
That's
welcome.
all I got.
Okay, good.
Hi, Heather. I'm ready now.
Who's speaking? Oh, okay. So you're ready on Kamat?
Yes.
All right. Judge will be right out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, who's got something ready?
Mr. Sheena? Kamat was the pre-hearing? Just a piece of paper.
Yep. Counsel, your client's name is Georges Kamel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, your appearance?
Gregory Sheena, P74815. I do have authority to act on behalf of my client. We have reached a resolution to a double parking with a $230 fine with the dismissal of the original. Once again, I have that authority to enter into this agreement.
All right, counsel, was that total 230?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we've already got a bond of, no, we don't. No, all right, so fines and costs, 230, double parking, and the original charge of speeding would be dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That cover it? How soon can we get his money?
Your Honor, if we can just have 2 weeks, that should be more than enough time to get it taken care of. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Enjoy your day.
Jeff, are you pushing buttons? You're muted.
Yes, I'm pushing buttons. I thought there was a chat for me.
No, it says that you added some type of AI meeting notes.
No, I didn't do anything.
Well, you pushed a button.
See,
And
I shouldn't do that. I don't have any notes, Dad. Sorry, Heather.
Judge, it looks like it'll be a few. There's 6 people in the clerk waiting room and like 5 in, or 4 in Miss Medina's.
Thank you.
Yep.
Heather, any of them Miss Burden?
No, none are Miss Burden yet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's an AI note anyway?
I don't know, Jeff. I think it's kind of like they transcribe on the side, maybe. I'm not sure.
Certainly nothing that I could do.
No.
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 I'll try to not touch anything other than my designated buttons.
Thank you.
Heather, this is Regine. Is Mr. Meek still on?
I'm sorry, Miss Thurman, if you were speaking, I stepped away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just asking if Mr. Meeks was still on. He said that he
Yep, he's still in the waiting room. There's like 7 people in there.
Okay.
And so there's one clerk.
Okay. Yeah, he was just like, I don't know if I'm still on, so I just wanted to make
Yep,
sure.
he is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. Good morning, Mr. Perlman. I'll put you in the breakout room for the attorney.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Stallings.
Yes. Oh, I thought I had lost you.
Nope. Nope. Your attorney's in speaking to the prosecutor.
Okay.
Do you know how to turn on your camera for when the judge enters the courtroom?
No.
All right.
Heather, we're just gonna adjourn Miss Johnson's to the 17th date so she can make a payment.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so Nicole Johnson. Okay, we'll adjourn that to June 17th, and that's going to be at 8:50, Miss Johnson, okay?
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey Heather, ready on Yoder, but I can just keep moving if you'd like and come back out after I'm ready on another one or two.
Yep, if you want to do that, and if
Thank you.
when the judge steps out, I will just send you a chat just to or a thing to come back, and then you'll know that
Okay.
we're ready for you, okay?
Perfect. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Mr. Stallings, do you have an invite to go into the breakout room?
Looks like he lost audio.
Oh, okay, because I put, his attorney wanted to speak with him, so I was trying to put him in the breakout room with him.
Hmm.
Mr. Stallings?
Yes.
Do you have an invite to go into the breakout room? Your attorney wanted to speak with you.
Okay, I just talked
Yeah,
with him.
I just, okay, all right, so we're good, Jeff?
ready to go in the main session.
Okay, all right, Heather, we're ready on Stallings whenever judge is ready.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'll
morning.
put you in with the prosecutor.
Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome. Jeff, what was your lady's name? Bruner? No, Burden. Forget it.
Burden, yes.
Okay, nope. She is here. Let me switch you around. Yep.
Could I speak with her?
Yep. I'm gonna throw you
Thank
in
you.
her breakout room right now. Mr. Meeks,
Yes.
we adjourned your hearing. Now let me find your name to June 17th again by Zoom at 8:40.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
And Heather, just want to be clear, that's for the pretrial.
That'll be the arraignment pretrial again, correct?
Yeah, okay.
Are you going to be coming, Miss Thurman, or is Miss Vasquez the attorney, or you guys work together?
No, I believe it's actually going to be switching to a James Murray. I don't know. The answer is I don't know.
Okay, somebody's going to appear on June 17th.
Yes.
Okay, you're all set, Mr. Meeks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You as well.
Heather, I need to quickly sign on to another matter and I'll be right back. I'm stalling, but we're ready.
All right, I'll wait for you to come back.
Thank you.
Danielle,
Hello?
yes?
Yes.
Can you go back into that waiting room?
Okay, yes, sorry, I'm very confused. I've never
Nope,
used it.
it's fine. We put you in a breakout room for the clerk to check you in.
Okay. How do I do that?
I'll move you around.
Okay.
And put you back in there, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Mr. Perlman, so it's a plea, it's not just an adjournment, correct?
It's a plea, yeah. And we're
Okay,
ready.
I'll let the judge know.
Thank you.
Appearance on Stallings.
Yes.
Here, Judge. Good morning, Jeff Perlman on behalf of Richard Stallings.
And what do we have today, counsel?
Judge, my client will be taking a plea to a no ops on person.
Thank you. Mr. Stallings, if you've got a camera, please activate it.
Yes. I'm trying, but I don't see where it say.
We can do without video if we have to, Mr. Stallings.
Thank you, Judge.
You are muted though.
Can you hear me now?
I can. Did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Perlman?
Yes.
You understand those rights and the options they give you?
Yes.
You understand the possible penalty for the added charge today?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to that charge freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
On February 27, 2024, did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township?
Yes.
Was your license suspended, revoked, or denied at the time?
Yes.
I'll accept your plea to the added charge and dismiss the original charge. Counsel, what should I know about Mr. Stallings?
Judge, my client is working. He's a longstanding member of the community. He is he's married. We're just asking that the court be as he took responsibility as retained counsel. We're just asking the court be as lenient as possible.
And what's the status of the license now? Is he still suspended or revoked?
Yes. And he's working on preparing that.
Good luck. Mr. Stallings, anything you want to add to that?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Stallings, I've dismissed the Drovewell license suspended charge. Fines and costs on the no valid operator's license, $500. You can contact our payment collections clerks to set up payment or a payment plan if you need one. I see you're in Roseville, so it's probably worth the extra fees to pay it online if you need to, so you don't have to drive out. You can do either a payment plan or make payment on our website. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else, gentlemen?
No, Judge, thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
You as well. Bye.
Judge, the last name is N as in Nancy, T-A-M.
Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, counsel. Your appearance.
Samuel Bennett, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Felix Natan. We're here for a final pretrial, Your Honor. I'm just asking for one additional day. I need to get some discovery after I got involved in the case, and there's some immigration issues we have to look into as well.
Counsel, I'm not inclined to adjourn this yet again. This will be, by my count, this will be the fourth or fifth adjournment on a misdemeanor, fifth or sixth adjournment.
And Your Honor, I totally understand that. I just was retained on the case last week. So I just talked to Mr. Mena. He's going to get me the discovery pretty quickly. So if we can do a short adjournment, I'm fine with that. But the immigration issues are what the problem is most of it, Your Honor. Should have a resolution at that next date.
Heather, when's Mr. Mena's next date?
June 17th at 8:50.
And Your Honor, that would be via Zoom or in person? Because I am tied up that day for in person.
By Zoom. That's our Zoom docket.
Okay, thank you.
You can make that work, counsel?
Yes, I can, Your Honor. And what time was that? 9?
What time, Heather?
8:50.
8:50. That would be perfect. Thank you.
You're more than welcome to Zoom on sooner if that helps.
That might help a little bit. I'm playing in the Cooley Law School golf tournament.
Yeah, Mr. Mena's usually pretty good about getting in early.
Okay, that sounds good, Judge. Thank you. And Felix, I'll be in touch with you.
Just so we're clear, though, that day we're either going to take a plea or set a trial.
Absolutely, Your Honor. I totally understand. I appreciate your understanding.
Right. Good luck.
Thank you. Have a good day, everybody. Felix, I'll be in touch.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Crystal, are you ready on Yoder? Or I'm sorry, yes, Miss Yoder.
I am ready on Yoder, Owens, and Jamie Taylor.
Nice.
Heather, I'm ready on Miss Burden.
All righty.
Your appearance on Yoder.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Miss Yoder. Miss Yoder is appearing from the Wayne County Jail. Can you please state your full name for the record, ma'am?
Jessica Renee Yoder.
Your Honor, Miss Yoder is prepared to plead guilty as charged to retail fraud. My understanding is that there's a recommendation for fingerprints to be taken. There is no restitution, Your Honor. And similarly, in this case, we would be asking for credit time served. My understanding is that Miss Yoder has been incarcerated since December of 2023 on a larceny retail fraud type case, Your Honor. She's expected to be released tomorrow for treatment at Sacred Heart.
Oh, good luck at Sacred Heart.
Thank you.
All right, so I've got a January 6, 2021 retail fraud. You understand the possible penalty for that charge?
I do.
And you've discussed with Ms. Medina your rights and the options those rights give you?
I have, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, you're pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to the charge, is that correct?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, did you try to take some stuff from a store in Van Buren Township without paying for it on that date?
I did.
Myers, Walmart, which store?
Walmart.
All right. And how long has she been in this, Medina?
Your Honor, since December of 2023.
Yeah. All right, 93 days in jail, 93 days credit. I'll close that file out. Miss Yoder, we have a bunch of other files here. 3 civil infractions, and a drove while license suspended charge. It looks like you owe us over $2,000 on those. At one point, we had you set up to do some community service. I'm assuming when you got incarcerated, that kind of threw all that out the window.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me what's going on. Tell me what's planned for Sacred Heart.
I leave for Sacred Heart tomorrow. I believe I'm doing 90 days.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm in 14B recovery court.
14B, I'm sorry.
Yep, 14B recovery court.
Okay. And I've got an address on McKean. Is that a good address for you?
No, it is not.
Let's have your new one.
It's 8691 Spinnaker Way, apartment B2, Ypsilanti, Michigan, 48197.
All right. What was the apartment number?
B2.
All right. So you got 30 days or 90 days at Sacred Heart. And then where are you going for aftercare?
I'll be going home, but I'll be doing my
Okay.
probation and everything through 14
Recovery court. Yeah. Yeah. So Heather, can we give her a date that's like 4 months down the road? All right, so what I want to do is I want all these files that you owe us money on, I want to set it up for a review. So
Okay.
after you get Sacred Heart behind you, after you've got a little idea what your program is going to be at 14B, I want you to come in and just have a conversation with me.
Okay, no problem.
All right, and don't be afraid to come see me because I'm not going to say, all right, did you bring $2,000?
No problem.
All right, I just want to know, I want to see what's going on with your life so we can figure out a way to how we can close these files out.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
All right.
Let's do
And then if
August.
nothing else,
sorry.
you can brag about how well Sacred Heart went too.
Thank you.
We can do August 8th at 1 p.m. That's our probation docket. It's just easier.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yep.
You said August 8th at 1?
Correct. Yep. That's a Thursday afternoon.
Thank you.
Yep.
1 o'clock or 1:30, Heather?
We can do 1 o'clock because that would be the times that she does her show
That's
causes
fine.
and stuff.
That's fine.
All right. Thank you.
All right, and we'll send a notice to that Spinnaker address.
Thank you.
All right, good luck with Sacred Heart.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank
Did you
Your
say
Honor.
you're ready on Owens, Miss Medina?
Yes, Your Honor, but I don't know where she is. I don't know. I indicated we needed to get a date. We were planning on adjourning it. She wanted to review the video or any videos, and I don't see her anywhere. Heather, do you see her anywhere?
I don't.
Yeah.
We can
so
send
Here's
new
what I'll
notice.
do.
Sorry.
Thank
I'll
you.
make a
Yeah.
note that she was here and we lost her and we're going to adjourn it until when?
Heather, you tell me.
June 17th at 9:20.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. She does have my contact info, so hopefully she'll give me a call when she gets that notice. Thank you. And I am ready on Jamie Taylor, Your Honor.
I didn't catch the name. I'm sorry.
Jamie Taylor.
Taylor.
Taylor, thank you. Go ahead.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor, would you please state your full name for the record?
Jamie Taylor.
Your Honor, with regard
Thank
to
you.
the arraignment, we would waive formal reading and stand mute. Miss Taylor is prepared to plead guilty. Your Honor, to read so far, the recommendation is that it be taken under HIDA for a period of 6 months, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Taylor, did you discuss your rights and options with Ms. Medina?
Yes, I did.
You understand
Yes,
those
Your
rights and the options they give you?
Yes.
And you understand the possible penalty for this charge today?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, did you try to take some merchandise from a store in Van Buren Township on March 15, 2024?
Yes, Your Honor.
What store?
Walmart.
What merchandise?
It was clothes.
All right. What should I know about Ms. Taylor before I sentence?
Your Honor, my understanding is that Ms. Taylor understands that she's to abide by any of the court's orders. She understands that she's to have no issues. She was immediately willing to accept responsibility for her actions on that day, Your Honor, and I am hopeful that you won't see her again.
Thank you. Ms. Taylor, are you working?
Yes, I work at McDonald's.
Anything else you want me to consider before I sentence you?
No, Your Honor.
No restitution claim from the store?
Your Honor, I didn't see a note for restitution, and Ms. Taylor indicates that they recovered anything.
That's correct, Judge.
Thank you, Ms. Manorino.
Your Honor, the court should also have in the file an order for fingerprints. She wasn't fingerprinted at the time of the incident.
I do, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Taylor, I'm going to order that you appear at the Van Buren Township Police Department to have your prints taken. Can you do that by the end of the day today, or do you want some more time?
Some more time.
All right, how about 4 o'clock tomorrow?
Yeah, I can do 4 o'clock tomorrow.
All right, in addition to that order, I'm going to delay sentence for 6 months. During that time period, you stay out of trouble, no criminal offenses. Court costs are assessed in the amount of $350. If you need a payment plan, you can come to the court and make a payment plan.
Okay.
Oh, hold on a minute. I got a Missouri address for you.
Yes, I set that up. It's an old address, but right now I'm currently staying in and out of hotels.
Where?
So they have.
Where are the hotels at?
And what state, ma'am? Like you're here in Michigan now?
Yeah, in
Okay.
Madison Heights.
Okay, all right, so let's do this. When you come out to go to the police department to get your prints taken, stop by the court. So do it before 4 o'clock, because we're not gonna talk to you at 4 o'clock. So sometime tomorrow, come into the court, set up a payment plan if that's what you need to do, and then go to the PD to get your prints taken. That works?
Yes.
And you got transportation for that, yes?
Yes.
Got food.
Okay, any questions?
No questions.
Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Who's got work?
We have a Miss Burden, Your Honor. It's a dismissal.
Burden?
Yes, first name.
B-U-R?
D-E-N, first name Trinica.
All right, I am ready. Go ahead.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Miss Burden. Miss Burden, can you tell the judge your name for the record, please?
Trinica Burden.
Thank you, ma'am. Your Honor, today's date time set for pretrial in this matter. I met with prosecution. I met with Miss Burden. Miss Burden did satisfy the burden that she was requested to satisfy. Mr. Mena wishes to dismiss this case. We have no objections.
Any discussion as to what happens to the bond money?
No, Your Honor.
All right, case is dismissed. 90% of the bond will be returned to whoever posted it.
You understand that, Miss Burden?
Yes, I do.
Whoever posted the bond can go get 90% of it back.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I believe that's all I have.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I have three.
Go ahead, Mr. Mena.
We have the Graddles, Gradl, Susan and Ronald. They're scheduled for 9:30. Your Honor, I've had the opportunity to speak with both of them. They're going to do a 771 for a period of 3 months.
Okay, folks, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney?
Yes.
You understand the rights that you have today?
Yes.
You understand the options presented by those rights?
Yes.
Sir?
Yes.
Yes. I can see the head nod, but it doesn't record very well.
Okay.
All right. And all right, so you understand the possible penalty, you understand your rights and options. Are you both understanding all that? Are you both pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? Sir?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Okay. So let's see, breach of security.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, so I'm just trying to make it easy. Both of you were at the airport, Detroit Metro Airport on April 14th, 2024, correct?
yes.
All right, and did you both end up going somewhere in the airport that you were, some restricted area that you should not have gone into?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Mena, you satisfied?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, I'm assuming this is just another one of those stressful situations where they just, no real intent, they just went the wrong way? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
Mr. Mena's giving me that little smirky, yeah, that happened, yeah. All right, what should I know about you folks before I set the terms of sentence? I'm assuming you each have a long criminal history. You've probably been robbing banks and party stores together for decades.
I am 60 years old and I never even had a speeding ticket. And I am so sorry.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, don't apologize, ma'am. If people didn't do silly things at the airport, I wouldn't have as much work as I do.
Yeah.
Well, I am so sorry.
Yeah. We're both sorry about it. Never happen again.
Absolutely not.
Okay. All right. And what was that delayed sentence period, Mr. Mena? Was it 3 months?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Folks, I'm assuming you can both stay out of trouble for another 3 months.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
no problem.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
All right. That's what this means. You stay out of trouble for 3 months. I'm going to assess fines and costs on each file $145. That's about the minimum I can do without doing nothing.
Good, thank you.
Absolutely fine. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Folks, where are you at?
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's, yeah. So, up to you. I can let you do this online, which means you use a credit card or debit card, and that means a third-party vendor is going to get you with some fees, or I'll give you some time. You can send us a check or money order. What do you want to do?
I will do a check and a money order. Check.
All right, so I'll give you 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Plenty of time?
Yes. And what is the address?
11129 South Wayne Road, Romulus, Michigan, ROMULUS 48174.
48174. Okay, 111.
And that's 34. That's the 34th District Court. What I'm going to ask you to do is put both your case numbers on a little note or on the memo portion of the check. Do you have those case numbers? It should be on your court notices.
Yes, we do.
Okay, any questions?
Okay, and how much is the fine now? 100 and
145 times 2.
290. Okay.
Have a great day, folks.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Heather, somebody keeps throwing me out of.
Did somebody pull you out again?
Yeah.
What the heck? Okay, there should be something that says join.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
So obviously, whoever we're making co-host can't be trusted with that awesome authority.
I'm thinking that too.
I think it's Angela.
All right, Miss Moore, good morning. You're muted.
Can you hear me now?
I can, but I lost your video. There you go. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you have waived your right to speak to a court-appointed attorney, correct?
Correct.
All right, but you have talked to Mr. Mena.
Correct.
Mr. Mena, what'd you work out?
Your Honor, we're going to do the same plea here, 771 for 3 months. This is a disorderly intoxication.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Moore, do you understand your rights and the options your rights and the options those rights present to you?
Yes, sir.
You understand the possible penalty for this charge?
Yes, sir.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right, Heather,
Yes, Judge.
is it just me or does she look like our favorite civil attorney's little sister?
Oh, Ian Morton?
No, Ian Morton.
Who's our favorite civil attorney?
Kiry.
Oh, yes, yes. Now that you say that.
I
Yes.
think it's probably the glasses.
I think so too.
Yeah, yeah. I really like her, Miss Moore, so it's okay.
Okay.
Tell me what happened on April 5th, 2024 at Metro Airport.
I drank too much at the airport. I was flying into Cleveland for my uncle's funeral. And I ended up not even making it to Ohio. After the police officer dropped me off back at the airport, I want to say it was like around 11 at night. I got an Uber to a hotel, stayed the night, and I flew back to South Carolina at like 2 the next day. So I was very emotional and I was drinking at the airport, and I will never, ever do that again.
Yeah.
So
Did you miss the funeral?
I did. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. It's so I'm dealing with that with my parents. So they weren't very happy about this either.
Oh, I bet. And then you feel really, really guilty because you missed your uncle's funeral.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that stinks. All right, well, I'll make it a little bit better. I'm gonna hit you with the minimum. $145.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
you want to do it online? You want to send us some paper money? How do you want to do it?
I will, if you can give me like a 2-week, I can mail you a money order or a check. And I have the address. It's at the top of my ticket. So.
All right. All right, any questions?
No, sir. Thank you so much.
All right, you can stay out of trouble for another 3 months?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good luck with your parents.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Heather, looks like we're caught up.
Yeah, it looks like it. Miss Meyer, we're just waiting for your attorney. I see that he is in the waiting room. He's speaking to the prosecutor, so it'll just be a few more minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Heather, I pulled a file for a Barbara Wade earlier that I must have seen her in the waiting room or something. I got the file ready and then I
Yep,
never saw
she's
her.
still in the waiting room.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Heather?
Yes.
This is Stephanie Meyer. I'm in the process of moving. Could I change the mailing address?
You sure can. Did you want to give it to me now?
Yes. It is 11496 US Highway 31.
Is it, so do I have to write US and then spell out highway? I know that sounds stupid, but
yes.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know if there was like a abbreviation. US Highway 31.
Correct. That's in Interlochen, Michigan. 49643.
All righty. Thank you.
Thanks.
Mr. Rhodes, you spoke to the attorney, correct?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Crystal, are you ready or are you still talking to a couple?
On Mr. Martinez, I am ready on Mr. Rhodes that should be out here. Yep, he's there. So I'm ready on Martinez and Rhodes right now, but I could keep it moving and you could just let me know.
Does anybody need an adjournment?
Nope, they're actually both resolutions.
All right, let's keep going because then that way I can wait for a couple of these other attorneys to come out as well. Thanks.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
you were charged with something. There's no way.
Mr. Rubenstein, is that your client with you?
Yes, it is.
I just want to verify, because I know we didn't get his information. You're still, I don't want to do the whole thing because we're online, but you're on Snell Road, correct, Mr. Willag?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Wallagora. Yeah. Wallagora, yes.
Okay. And the last four of your phone number is 1415.
That's my number.
Why do we have you down for his number?
I don't know. Can I chat you the number?
Please chat me his phone number. Yes.
Okay. Anything else you need?
I'm
Madam
sorry.
Clerk, anything else you need?
Nope, just that.
Okay, I'll send it right now.
Thank you. Mr. Elder, do you need to speak to your client?
No, I don't.
You guys are ready?
We are. Thank you.
Okay.
Madam Clerk,
Yep.
we're also ready on Vassallo.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ms. Manarino, do you have something ready?
Yes, Judge, we're ready on Malachi McClure.
McClure?
McClure, McClure.
Got it. All right. Is Mr. McClure represented?
No, he's representing himself, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. McClure, unmute.
How you doing?
Wonderful. Are you waiving your right to speak to a court-appointed attorney today?
Yes, sir.
All right. What'd you work out with Mr. Moore, Ms. Manarino?
Your Honor, he's going to plead guilty to the retail fraud charge. We're asking the court to take that under HIDA for a period of 6 months.
6
And there
months?
is no restitution. Yes, Judge, 6 months.
All right, Mr. McClure, do you understand your rights and the options those rights give you?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes, sir.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today?
Yes, sir.
On April 20, 2024, were you in a store in Van Buren Township?
Yes, sir.
Was that Walmart?
Yes, sir.
And did you try to take some merchandise out of the store without paying for that merchandise?
Yes, sir, I did.
I'll accept your plea. Are you working?
Not currently, no.
Going to school?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, not currently, no, but I'm working on it. Recently just went on visits.
Say that again?
I said no, not currently, but I'm working on it right now.
I'm not sure what that means. How do you work on going to school?
like basically I just got back to Boston and I'm just needing my transcripts sent over to the schools that are interested in me here for football. And once that's said,
Okay.
I'm gonna be going to school.
Okay, what were you doing in Michigan?
I was going to school at Concordia University from
Okay.
July.
Okay. Anything else you want me to know before I set the terms of your sentence?
Just overall the situation, I had been withdrawn from the university due to financial situations, and that led to me and my girlfriend staying in the rest stop area that was by the Walmart for around, I would say, since maybe late December, January, and from
Right.
there until now we just got back. But yeah, that's all, nothing more, honestly.
Okay. Have you ever been arrested for anything besides this?
No, sir. No, sir.
All right. And what was the item or items that you tried to get out of Walmart without paying for?
I tried to leave with 2 loaves of bread, and I believe it was playing cards and 2
Okay.
loaves of bread, sir.
Okay. So hungry and bored.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want me to know?
No, sir. That's it.
All right. All right. So this item means you got to stay out of trouble for 6 months. Can you do that?
Yes, sir. No problem.
All right. So when do you think you're going to know something about school? How soon are you going to get the go ahead?
I would say probably within the next 2 weeks. It's literally just the wait for my transcript. So I need to get in contact with my with Concordia in Michigan. And literally as soon as I get that sent over, I'll be accepted into the schools and just be making a decision on where I'll be going.
Okay. All right. Good luck to you. All right, Mr. McClure,
Thank you.
6 months, stay out of trouble. I'm not going to assess any costs. I'm going to give you some grace. So remember
Thank you.
that and pass it forward when you're in a position to do somebody a solid.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Deal?
Yes, sir. That's real. Thank you.
All right. Good luck with school.
Gotcha. Thank
Judge,
you.
I'm gonna have
Yep.
Crystal go first so that she can get back and meet with the other people. If you want to ask her
Are
which
you
ones are
ready?
ready.
Thank you, Your Honor, and thank you, Heather. I'm ready on Mr. Rhodes. I am ready on Mr. Martinez. Those are the first 2 of 4, but I have 4 ready.
I have the file for Martinez. What was the first name you gave me?
Rhodes?
Rose, like the flower?
No, Rhodes, Hoades, Your Honor.
I was getting some echo. Give a shot at it.
Rhoades.
Got it.
More like
All right,
Rhodes.
which one
like
you
a
want to do first?
Your Honor, it doesn't matter, either way.
All right, Mr. Rhodes, let's see what you got on that one.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Rhodes. Mr. Rhodes, please state your full name for the record, sir.
Dale Rhodes III.
Your Honor, with regard to the arraignment, we would waive formal reading and stand mute. Mr. Rhodes is prepared to plead guilty today as charged, Your Honor. My understanding is that there is a restitution amount due in this case. It is $967.01 in restitution. I would ask that the court consider giving Mr. Rhodes a bit of time and opportunity to pay at least 3 months, Your Honor. My understanding is that Mr. Rhodes had gone through a difficult time. His girlfriend passed away after that. He had drug addiction issues, and he has been trying to deal with that and the mistakes he made, Your Honor. My understanding is that he was in prison for 10 months in Marion, Ohio. He is currently at a recovery center where he's expected to phase up shortly, Your Honor. He's at Midwest Recovery in North Baltimore. And so he is taking the appropriate steps, Your Honor. He does want to accept responsibility for his actions over the course of that time where he was going through hardship. But we would ask the court to consider that and give him some time to pay that restitution, Your Honor. And he is out of
Sure.
state.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Rhodes, you discussed your rights and options with counsel?
Yes, sir.
You understand those rights and the options they give you?
I do.
You understand the possible penalty for the charge?
I do.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to this fraud charge from February 25, 23?
Yes, sir.
Doing so freely and voluntarily, sir?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Medina, would you voir dire give me the facts I need to support the plea?
Your Honor, I would love to do that. I understand that it was a check that was involved, Your Honor, some fraudulent checks and a total amount of $967.01, Your Honor, but I don't have the report in front of me. I'm not sure if Ms. Manarino can assist.
That's all right. Let me help you out. Mr. Rhodes, according to the complaint in the file, it looks like you gave Menards a bad check to get some material from Menards.
Yes.
You satisfied, Ms. Medina?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea. All right, so Mr. Rhodes, are you currently in a recovery program?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been there?
I got out of prison March 20th. And I set it up to come here right from prison.
Good, good. How long are you planning on being there at the recovery
I'm
center?
going to ride it out until they tell me I'm ready.
Okay. Any idea?
I phase up in this week, so I'll be free to get like overnight pass type things, but I can start working next week.
Okay.
As far as your question, I have no idea. I'm probably gonna pay rent here. I love it here.
Okay. Okay. And how long have you been sober now?
In 13 days, it'll be a year.
Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations, 13 days early.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. All right. So here's what I'll do. My 1 year sobriety present to you is I'm not going to assess any fines and costs. I am going to order the restitution to Menards. So I'm assuming at this point you cannot even commit to making some payments.
Today, no, but I will be working soon.
All right. So do you think within 2 weeks you'll be in a position to make some kind of commitment? Or is that too optimistic?
What would be the payment? I could.
Whatever
I
you
have
can
resources. I'm sorry.
Whatever you can make.
Yeah, I could commit to something in 2 weeks. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm just going to make a notation that you're going to contact the court within 2 weeks to get something set up.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Rhodes, any questions?
No, sir.
All right, good luck with the job hunt.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Medina, do you have somebody else ready?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Martinez.
I'm ready.
Thank
Crystal
you,
Marie. Oh, thank you, Mr. Rhodes, and I wish you all the best, young man. Crystal Marie Medina, on behalf of Mr. Martinez, Your Honor. Mr. Martinez, would you please state your full name for the record, sir?
My full name is Emilio Martinez.
Your Honor, with regard to the arraignment, we'll waive formal reading and stand mute. At this time, Mr. Martinez is prepared to plead responsible to an added count of double parking with an agreed upon fine of $400, Your Honor. In exchange, the original misdemeanor would be dismissed.
Thank you. Mr. Martinez, you've discussed your rights and options with counsel today.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understood those rights and the options they present to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading responsible to the charge of double parking?
I am pleading responsible, Your Honor.
And you've agreed to fines a cost of $400, correct?
Yes, correct.
All right, I'll accept your plea.
Thank you.
I see you're out of state, so you probably want to contact us through our email, set something up for either a due date, so you can send us the money, or a payment plan if you need payments. Understood?
Yes, understood.
That's just enough.
All right, make that contact within the next day or two.
Yes, I'll call right
Thank
now
you.
and see if I can set up an online link of some sort, or maybe even just send a check over.
Yeah, just go to our website, 34th District Court, and you can start that communication with us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Medina, you're back to the waiting room then?
Yeah, no, Your Honor, we are ready on Dominguez and Bruner. For Mr. Dominguez, I'm standing in for Daniel Bitar.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
Sorry, Your Honor, I was on mute. Crystal Marie Medina on behalf of Mr. Dominguez. Mr. Dominguez, would you please say your full name for the record, sir?
Yes, Pablo Dominguez.
Your Honor, and again, I am standing in for Mr. Bitar. My understanding is that Mr. Bitar and Ms. Manarina have been in communication. This is to be set for a final pretrial date, Your Honor, where the complainant is expected to appear. We would ask that the hearing be set via Zoom. My understanding is that Mr. Dominguez resides in Texas, Your Honor.
And that's correct.
Yeah, I'm
Your Honor.
okay with that, but I'm going to let the
Mr.
victim
Bitar this
appear
morning.
by Zoom as well then.
I'm sorry, Your Honor?
I said that's fine, but then the victim can appear by Zoom as well.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Angela, are you available on that June 17th day?
I sure am.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Heather.
Okay, anything else on that one?
No, Your Honor, I would just ask for a time so I could provide it to Mr. Bitar. June 17th, Heather, at
9:30.
Thank you so much. And then I have Miss Bruner, Your Honor. We're just going to be asking for another date on that one.
You want to go with the same date?
That would be fine, but is she still in a room? She was supposed to come out.
Who are we? Who, Crystal?
Miss Bruner.
She's on.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm here.
So Crystal Marie
Bruner.
Medina. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes.
Crystal Medina on behalf of Miss Bruner. With regard to the arraignment, Your Honor, we will waive formal reading and stand view. We are going to be asking for discovery in this matter, Your Honor, and seek another pretrial date.
Okay, we'll adjourn this till June 17th. What time did we just give you on the last one? We'll do it at the same time.
9:30 a.m., Your Honor.
Ms. Bruner, does that work? 9:30 a.m., June 17th on Zoom?
Yes, Judge, that'll be fine.
Okay, we'll send you notice. Have a nice day.
And Ms.
Okay,
Bruner,
you too.
please do give me a call before that. Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
What's
Thank
next,
you.
Heather?
Mr. Gallon is ready for Vasallo. V is in Victor, ASSALLO.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, for the record, I'm attorney James L. Galen Jr., P43406, retained counsel on behalf of Ms. Vasallo. She stands behind me. Sit behind me.
Nancy Marie Vasallo.
Thank you, counsel. What do we got today?
Your Honor, I've had a chance to speak with Mr. Mena. I did obtain discovery, the body cam and the written discovery. It's very hard for my client, but we've worked out a resolution. My client's prepared to tender a plea of no contest under Michigan Compiled Law 771.1. If she does what the court orders for the next 3 months, the matter would be dismissed with prejudice.
All right. And counsel, I've got an appearance ticket in the file, and I think it gives me the facts I need to accept the no contest plea. Have you seen that ticket, and do you agree with that?
Hey, I've seen the ticket and the discovery, and I stipulate to the factual basis contained therein for purposes of this plea.
Thank you. All right. Ma'am, pronounce your last name for me.
Vasallo.
All right. Ms. Vasallo, you've discussed your rights and options with counsel today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You understand those rights and the options presented?
Yes, I do.
You understand that when you say no contest to the court, you're in essence saying you're not fighting the charge. You understand that?
I do.
If I can find a factual basis to accept the plea, and I can, I've already looked, then at that point, I'm going to move forward with sentencing. In this case, we're talking about a sentence for a delayed sentence time period, 3 months. 3 months was it, Mr. Gallup?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Understanding all that, ma'am, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily today?
Yes, sir.
All right, and as I said, I did look at the appearance ticket. That does have the facts I need to support the plea. Counsel, what should I know about the situation before I sentence?
Your Honor, I gotta tell you, it's very hard. I fight for a living, and this one right here, after talking to my client, I was very upset. What happened was she showed up to the airport plenty of time in advance, and their computers were down for the particular airline that she was set for, so they gave her a manual boarding pass. She waited in line like she was supposed to, got up to the counter, they checked her manual boarding pass, and her driver's license, told her to go get on a plane. She went down the breezeway, got on the plane. She was in the plane, and they said they didn't give her a seating assignment. One of the people working there said, "Well, you can wait till everybody's boarded, and we'll give you a seat as soon as we know which ones are open, or you can go back down and see if they can give you a seating assignment." She walked back down the breezeway, and the woman that she was supposed to get the seating assignment from wanted her to wait in this long line again. And she said, "Well, I don't want to miss my plane." She went walking back down the breezeway. The woman that was at the counter went running down, says, "You can't be here. Stop. I told you had to wait in line." My client complied, went back out, and the airport police were called. It was a tough one for me, but she is prepared. She has entered a plea of no contest on this one, Your Honor. She's got over 35 years of recovery. I saw the young man that's coming up on his 1 year and 13 days. She works across the street from my office here in Macomb County at the Macomb Alano Club. She's one of the two managers of the facility. Totally clean and sober, a well-respected member of the community. She missed her trip to Las Vegas, and the big thing in Las Vegas for her was not gambling, things like that, but to go to three shows there. She had booked 3 different shows. She missed the shows. She missed her plane. She's had this on her shoulders. It's bothered her a lot. She does watch her behavior. I'm respectfully requesting, if you could do it, no fines and costs, because she did retain me, and I don't believe that she did anything that warranted her being in the situation that she was in. But it's a lot cheaper and more less stress to do a no contest plea, knowing that she's not going to get me in trouble for the next 3 months, Judge.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to guess that in the last, not even a month, this is probably the 5th or 6th situation I've heard from the airport where one employee gave different advice than a second employee, and that led to charges to the passenger.
Well, Judge, if I may, and I believe it was 1999, I traveled to San Jose, California for the 27th World Convention of Narcotics Anonymous, and I was out there with 20,000 people from all over the world celebrating recovery. Like I said, it's a long time ago, 1999. And when I went to San Jose airport, I was there 15 minutes early, and they told me my plane was already gone. I said, "How can you sell my plane out? It's not even time for it to leave yet." They said, "We sold your ticket." And I said, "Well, I want to deal with this right now, because I was stranded in San Jose, California. I wanted to be back in Detroit." And next thing I know, I had 2 San Jose police, one on my back, inches from my collar, and one in front, telling me if I didn't leave, I was going to be arrested for trespassing or disturbing the peace. And I looked at all the people in line. I said, "I haven't cussed. I haven't raised my voice." I backed out carefully, and I got a new ticket the next day. But it was very scary. And then I remember when I called into the police department to turn these officers in, they said, "Well, do you have a criminal history, sir?" Trying to put it on me. I'm not going to fight with the airport. They're too big. So I'll leave it in Your Honor's discretion. But she's a great lady. I've known her since about 1993. And she's a pillar of the community these days, Your Honor.
Good. All right, so I'm going to delay sentence during that 3 months. I'm assuming, Ms. Vasello, you can stay out of trouble for 3 more months.
Yes, sir.
All right, and I am going to suspend fines and costs.
Thank you so much, Judge Oakley.
You're welcome.
I don't get down there that much anymore, but it's very good seeing you, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge Attorney
Heather, what's
Rubens,
next?
last name is Walagora, W-A-L.
Yep.
Counsel appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jan Rubinson, you have Mr. Walagora sitting right.
What do we have?
Your Honor, we have agreed to make a deal with the city attorney or the prosecutor, Mr. Mena. My client's been offered a delayed sentence pursuant to 771.1 for 3 months, and then the case will be dismissed. Mr. Walagora understands his rights. He does wish to avail himself of that offer. He's prepared to enter a guilty plea to this charge at this time.
Thank you. Mr. Walagora, did you discuss your rights and options with counsel? Hello?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, yes.
Did you understand those rights and the options they give you?
Yes, sir.
You understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes, sir.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty today freely and voluntarily, sir?
Yes.
Did you find yourself at a checkpoint at Detroit Metro Airport on April 18, 2024?
I did, sir.
And at that date and time, did you have a firearm that you were not authorized to have at that date and location, or that time and location?
Yes, I unknowingly had it in my bag, yes.
Counsel, you satisfied?
I am, Your Honor.
And have you gentlemen discussed the options for return of the weapon?
Yes, Your Honor, we've discussed that with Mr. Mena.
All right. Counsel, what else should I know before I set the terms of sentence?
Well, Your Honor, my client is 52 years old. He has no criminal history whatsoever. He's gainfully employed. He's a business owner. He owns a state farm insurance agency. As Mr. Walagora said, he is a CPL holder. He inadvertently brought the wrong bag with him to the airport. He acknowledges responsibility. He knows that he shouldn't have had the weapon with him. It was not intentional in this situation, but that's not a justification. Your Honor, he is a good individual, a very good man. He works with his son in one of the businesses as a mini truck dealer. I would ask the court to give my client any concession available. Other than that, he stands before you or sits before you ready for sentence.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Walagora, anything you want to add? Don't feel that you have to. I just want to give you the option.
You want to say anything? Yeah, I do. I've been a gun owner all my life. I know the responsibility, and it was my mistake. I mistakenly brought it with me. I had it in the wrong bag, so I do take responsibility. But I do want you to know that I'm sorry for that. Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, I will delay sentence in keeping with the agreement with the prosecutor's office for 3 months. That means stay out of trouble for that 3 months. Court costs are assessed the amount of $500. You can set up a payment plan if you need to, or make arrangements to pay. Probably not worth a drive from Rochester. So go on our website and start that conversation. Either get a due date set up or a payment plan. Understood?
Understood. Thank you.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Heather?
Mr. Elder, who is your client?
Stephanie Meyer.
Stephanie Meyer, Judge.
Go ahead, counsel.
Yeah, we have reached the resolution. The rate elder on behalf of Ms. Meyer, my P number is 57728. Said we reached a resolution that the original charge will be dismissed and Ms. Meyer will plead responsible to double parking.
And was there an agreed upon fines and costs amount?
There was, Judge, $500.
500, I'm sorry, 500?
Yes, Judge.
And Ms. Meyer, you've discussed your options and the rights that give you those options with counsel today?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you've decided that this is the best way for you to resolve this is by pleading responsible to the aid of civil infraction?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll take that deal. I'll dismiss the original misdemeanor that was issued on September 27, 23. Fines and costs, $500. Same deal. You probably don't want to drive down from TCC for this. So go to our website, 34th District Court. You can start that communication, whether or not you need a payment plan or a due date. Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, counsel.
Thank you.
Next is Brianna Wood.
And Ms. Wood, have you waived your right to see a court-appointed attorney today?
No.
You want to see an attorney? Hello?
No, sir.
So you don't want to see an attorney?
Sir.
I'm getting conflicting messages. Yes, you want to talk to the court-appointed
Sorry,
attorney,
no.
or no, you do not want to talk to the court-appointed attorney?
No, I do not, sir.
Okay. All right. And Ms. Manarino, were you able to work something out with Ms. Wood?
Yes, Your Honor, she's gonna plead guilty to the retail fraud. We're asking that to be taken pursuant to FIDA for a period of 6 months.
6 months. Thank you. Ms. Wood, do you understand your rights and the options those rights give you?
Yes.
You understand the possible penalty for this charge?
Yes, sir.
Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today?
Yes, sir.
All right, on April 20th, 2024, were you at Walmart in Van Buren Township?
Yes, sir.
And did you try to take some merchandise from that store without paying for it?
Yes, sir.
I'll accept your plea. What was the merchandise?
It was some food and I think some playing cards.
Okay. Oh,
And,
all right. Were you with the guy that were you with the guy that's now in Massachusetts waiting to get into school?
Yeah, I'm in Boston. Yeah, with him. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I'm still showing you for an Eaton Rapids address. You want us to use a Boston address or Eaton Rapids?
Yeah, you can change it.
Go ahead.
110 Selden Street.
Spell it.
Selden. Dorchester, Boston. And the zip code is 02124.
Thank you. All right. So what do you got going on? You working, going to school? What are you doing?
I'm looking at schools right now. I visited Kiry the other day and that was good. They didn't have a track team, but I'm also looking at Birmingham that has a track team, so that'll be nice. And then
Okay.
I'm looking at jobs around the city where we're staying now.
All right. Good luck to you. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to
Thank
suspend your
you.
fines and costs. Next time you're in a position to do something nice for somebody, to do it.
Okay.
Deal?
Thank you, sir.
Good luck in Massachusetts.
Thank you, sir. Have a good
Okay,
day.
what's next? Thank
Mr.
you.
Boria, he has 2.
Mr. Boria, good morning. Give me a name.
Let's do Paige.
Page,
Give it to me
P-H-E-E.
again.
Page.
Oh, there we go. Janae. Okay. Go ahead.
Thank you. Ms. Page is going to be pleading as charged under 771, 3 months.
Ms. Page, did you discuss your rights and the options given to you by those rights with Mr. Boria?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Were you at Metro Airport on March 26, 24, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
And at that point in time, did you have some weapon that you should not have had there?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what was that weapon, ma'am?
It was an unloaded firearm that I totally forgot about.
All right. I'll accept your plea.
Thank you.
Counsel, what should I know about the situation? You're welcome, ma'am.
Thanks. As she stated, the weapon was unloaded. It was in her bag. She forgot about it. There was no ammunition anywhere else whatsoever. She does have a license out of the state of Ohio to carry concealed. She was traveling. So she lives in Ohio. She was traveling to Washington State, where she works at a hospital. She cleans medical instruments for surgeries, things of that nature. No prior record. So it was totally,
Understood. Understood. All right, Ms. Page, anything you want to add? Don't feel that you have to. I just want to give you the option.
Not just to say that I'm sorry that the whole situation happened.
Okay. Okay. I'll delay sentence for 3 months. During that time period, you stay out of trouble. Your court costs are assessed in the amount of $500. Have you heard me explain what the payment options are? If you want to drive to Romulus from Toledo, you can. If not, you can do it on our website. You understand your options?
Yes. Thank
Any questions?
No.
Have a nice day. Counsel,
Thank
what's
you.
your other one?
The other one is first name is Raj, last name is Sidhu, Sidhu.
Go ahead with your appearance.
Thank you again. I'm Aaron Boria for the record. Similar to the last case, he's going to be pleading guilty as charged under a delay of sentence 3 months.
Okay. Mr. Sidhu, you discussed your rights and options, understanding all those?
Yes, sir.
You understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes, sir.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, how about you? March 17, 24, were you at a checkpoint at Detroit Metro Airport?
Yes, sir.
And did you have something there that you should not have had?
Your Honor, this was, I think, a disorderly.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a disorder.
Okay.
I'm here now, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so why don't you voir dire for me, Mr. Boria? Give me the facts I need.
Sure. At that date, time, and location, did you get intoxicated?
Yes.
And in doing so, did you cause a little bit of a scene that probably disrupted the flow of the business there at the airport?
Unfortunately, yes, I did.
Okay, and you were ultimately taken into custody, correct?
That is correct.
Thank you.
Mr. Mata, Mr. Boria, you satisfied?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
So am I. I'll accept the plea. What should I know about Mr. Sidhu before I set the terms of sentence?
So this was a layover. He was headed to work. He actually also happens to work in Washington area. It was St. Patrick's Day. Had a little too much. Other than that, he works. He's a board member of the American Heart Association. He has stressed to me through many emails that he is embarrassed, ashamed, and quite scared for today. So I think he's been scared straight. I don't think this will happen again. It was St. Patrick's Day, and he enjoyed it a little too much.
Yeah, we're all Irish on St. Patrick's Day, right? Mr. Sidhu, is there anything you want to add to that?
No, just that I'm sincerely very apologetic.
Yeah, I bet mortified would fit.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'll delay sentence for 3 months.
Oh,
During that time period, stay out of trouble. You can stay out of trouble for 3 months more.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Court costs are assessed in the amount of $400. Can you take care of that online?
Yes, sir. Will do.
All right. Any questions?
No, thank you.
All right. Mr. Boria, good to see you.
You too. Have a great day. Have a great week, everyone.
Judge, we can do Josh Kaplan. Attorney Kaplan has the in custody.
Is this the arraignment?
Correct.
Go ahead, Mr. Kaplan.
Joshua Kaplan on behalf of Mr. Beach. Mr. Beach is present in custody of Huron Township for Sumter. Mr. Beach, will you state your name for the record?
Yes, I'm Devin Beach.
And for purposes of arraignment today, Your Honor, we're going to waive formal arraignment stand mute to the charges. I know there's also seven additional warrants for failure to appear.
All right, so let's see what we're gonna. So on the new file, offense date is February 21, 24. It's a possession charge. On that one, we're going to set him up with a probable cause conference with Judge Martin by Zoom for May 22nd. I'm looking at the bond rec. I'm assuming you've seen that, Mr. Kaplan?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's talk about bond.
Yes, Your Honor. You know, I did talk to my client, did go over that and the reasons for such a high amount. And in our conversation, you know, what we kind of talked about in hopes of lowering that bond. And what we're proposing is a 5,000 10% bond, GPS tether, and with an order that he go into mental health counseling or rehab, including for substance abuse issues. That's what he wants. He does have insurance that could cover that. So with the money, the monetary amount, the GPS tether, and I believe if he's in a facility, keeps the public safe, and I also think will help with Mr. Beach with his pending charges and with his future. So that's what we're proposing in lieu of that high amount of bond.
Has Mr. Beach taken any steps to find a facility that has room for him?
Not at this time, but certainly that would be part of what I explained to him. Would be if you agree to that, would be part of the order. But he would have to have that GPS tether while that's pending, and certainly that would be seen if he fails to do that prior to his next court date.
What do you think would be I'm inclined not to mess with the GPS tether because I don't want that to hold him up at all. What do you think is a reasonable time frame for him to get into a program?
So I can only go with experience with clients that I've been having recently, and I would say within 2 weeks or 10 days. I mean, I think, quite frankly, I think it could be done within a week to find a bed. But it's just a matter of there are some issues, so just a little bit of leeway on that.
Yeah, he's not being held on anything else?
Not that I'm aware of, but there is, I believe he is in violation of non-compliant in a felony probation in Wayne County. I don't have information on if they're going to try to put a hold on him or not on that.
Okay. All right. So here's what I'm going to do on this file, Mr. Beach.
Yes.
I'm assuming because Mr. Kaplan made the suggestion, you can post $500.
I was going to call my dad.
Can.
Hopefully my dad would.
Try again.
My father would.
Okay. All right. So on this file, I'll set the bond at 5,000, 10%. I'm going to give you a court date, 8:30 on May 22nd. So that's a week from this coming Wednesday. So basically 10 days out.
Yes.
All right. What would be really good is if you could contact us before the 22nd and let us know that you're in a facility and ask for an adjournment on the court date.
Yes, sir.
Because I'd rather have the treatment than in court.
Picking up or not, that would be the biggest determination.
Understood. Yeah. If you're not in treatment and it's not your fault, I'm not holding that against you.
Yes, sir.
I mean, if they pick you up on that probation violation, then obviously you can't do much with that.
Yes, sir.
All right. So that takes care of that file. We've got another file from January 2nd, 23, similar charge. I'm going to do the same thing on that one. Actually,
yes,
on that one, I'll give you a personal bond. I'm going to set it at the same time.
Yes, sir.
Today, 8:30 on the 22nd, but I'll give you a personal bond on that one.
Thank you.
On that one, it's $5,000 personal. So raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $5,000 if you screw up?
Yes, sir.
All right, you put your hand down. I'm just confirming. I think all the other files we've got are all Sumter Township.
Yes.
One is Van Buren.
Yeah. No, one's Van Buren. You know what? How long have you been in custody right now?
24 hours.
All right, I've got a retail fraud case here from October 18, 2023. You plead guilty. I'm going to give you a J and Dale and close the file.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kaplan, you need any time to talk to him about that?
No, Your Honor, I believe. Do you understand, or do you have any questions, Mr. Beach?
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
So it'll go on your record, but I'm closing the file out. You got bigger fish to fry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Understood.
All right. Do you understand your rights and options? Do you understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes, sir.
All right. October 18, 2023. Did you try to take some property from a store in Van Buren Township without paying for it?
Yes, sir.
And what store was that?
Walmart.
All right. I accepted your plea. File is closed. Now we've got a bunch of ordinance violations with Sumter. They're not all ordinance violations, oh Heather. One trespass, one larceny in A and B, another trespass, And 2 of them are violation of technical requirements. Can we get a date for Mr. Young's sump date?
Do you want to keep him on ours for the in-person?
Um,
And then we can just keep them all so that he's not separated and has to go to different court dates? Because those violation of technical requirements would be ours.
yeah, let's keep them all then. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, our next Sumpter is gonna be June 13th at 10 a.m. And that'll be in person, Mr. Beach.
Okay.
All right. And on each one of those, I'm going to give you $1,000 personal bond. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable in the court amount of $1,000 on each of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 files if you don't show up in court or you otherwise screw up by getting into more trouble?
Yes, I do.
Understand all that?
Yes.
Any questions for me or Mr. Kaplan?
No, sir.
All right, brother, let's get you in treatment so we can start putting this silliness behind you.
Yes, sir. I agree.
All right. If you haven't, you got contact information for Mr. Kaplan?
I do not have any contact information, no.
All right. Mr. Kaplan, you mind giving him a number, phone number?
No, it's not a problem. Mr. Beach, do you have an ability to write something down?
I'm writing it down. Yeah, I got the officer write it down.
All right, it's 248-712-1056. So you should give me a call if you have any questions, okay? Josh Kaplan.
Okay.
Thank you, officer. Sir, so keep in contact with Mr. Kaplan. If you're having trouble getting into a facility or, you know, if you're not on the street because of that probation violation, try to let him know what's going on and he'll communicate with me.
Yes.
All right, good luck.
Understand.
Thanks, Huron.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Heather,
It's
what's
been
next?
always a pleasure.
Same here.
Judge, just Mr. Mena has a whole bunch of waves. If you want to ask Mr. Mena which one he's ready on.
Sure.
I'm
Which one you
ready
wanna start
on.
with, Mr. Mena?
Let's start with Ms. Droxton, Your Honor.
Ms. Droxton, activate your camera if you can and unmute. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ms. Droxton, you are going forward today without a court-appointed attorney, correct?
Yes.
And you understand your rights and the options those rights give you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Mena, what was the arrangement you arrived at?
Double parking 300. The item that was seized will be destroyed.
Ms. Droxton, that's your agreement?
Yes.
I will dismiss the misdemeanor issued on April 19th. Assess fines and costs as per your agreement, $300. And you can either do something in person on that, or you can go on our website, 34th District Court, make payment arrangements or payment plan setup. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Any questions, ma'am?
No.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks. Mr. Mena, what's next?
Andre Gatlin, 950, Your Honor, Gatlin. My understanding is going to plead guilty to disorderly person.
Mr. Gatlin, camera and microphone, please.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I understand you have waived your right to speak to a court-appointed attorney. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And what did you come up with, counsel?
Your Honor, he's going to plead guilty to disorderly.
Thank you. Sir, do you understand your rights and options?
Yes, sir, I do.
And you understand the possible penalty for disorderly person?
Yes, sir.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty today freely and voluntarily to that charge?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right. Were you at Metro Airport on April 18, 2024?
Yes, sir, I was.
All right. And at that time, did you get a little bit unruly and prevent the orderly flow of passenger traffic?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Mena, you satisfied?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Sorry. And Mr. Gatlin, are you working?
Yes, sir, I am.
Who you work for?
I work for Atlas Scaffolding.
How long you been with the company?
I've been with this company 1 year. I have been a local 330 union carpenter the past 13 years.
Good. All right. Anything you want me to consider before I set the terms of your sentence, sir?
I understood it was a fine, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
I said I was told that this was a fine.
Well, I could put you in jail. I'm not going to, but that's a possible penalty. So yeah, before I set your fines and costs, is there anything you want me to understand or know about you?
Yes, sir. I was traveling to the International Carpenters Training Facility in Las Vegas, Nevada. I was at Metro for a layover. I got into a misunderstanding with the flight attendant. I felt that what was said to me was disrespectful, and I responded poorly, for which I am regretful.
All right. Anything else?
No, sir.
All right. All right, Mr. Gatlin, fines and costs on your file total $500. You can go to our website and make a payment plan or just make arrangements to send us money in full if that's what you want to do. 34th District Court. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir, I do not.
Thank you. Mr. Mena, who's next?
Ernest Colling, Your Honor, 940 COLLING.
Thank you. Mr. Colling, you're waiving your right to speak to a court-appointed attorney today?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and you know your rights and options presented to you by those rights?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Well, what's the arrangement, Mr. Mena?
Your Honor, he's going to plead guilty to the checkpoint violation pursuant to 771.1 for a period of 3 months. It was a firearm. That firearm will be returned upon completion of his probation.
Thank you. Mr. Colling, understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today?
Yes, Your Honor.
March 24, 24, did you find yourself at Metro Airport?
Yes, I did.
And were you at a checkpoint?
Yes, I was.
And did you have a firearm that you were not authorized to have at that point in time?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll accept your plea, sir. Anything you want me to consider before I set the terms of sentence?
Yes, Your Honor, I do. I'm a business owner in the area, and I've got 7 combat deployments as a veteran, so I'm very aware of firearms and their lethality.
Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, Your Honor. 2 intelligence agencies under my belt. I had a TSSCI, so when it comes to anything sensitive and secure checkpoints, physical security, I'm very aware of it. The circumstances of that day, I had an employee that I had recently terminated that threatened my life and the life of my family. And in Oakland County, a protection order had just been awarded or put in place. So as a CPL holder, I had that firearm in my possession and had intended to put that in a safe since we were going on a family vacation, and I had neglected to do so. Under other circumstances, the firearm would have been secured, and I would not have had it in a situation where I was carrying, but I felt the need that with what was going on in that time, I was carrying, and I had missed it when we were going to the airport.
Okay. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And Mr. Mena, was that for 3 months?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Conley, I'm going to order that you stay out of trouble for 3 months for that delayed sentence. Court costs are assessed the amount of $300. I'm going to leave it to you to get on our website and make arrangements to either pay in full or set up some payments.
Yes, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
Good luck to you, and once again, thanks for your service.
Thank you, Your Honor. Much appreciated.
Mr. Mena, next.
Robert Moore, 10 a.m., Your Honor.
Morning, Mr. Moore.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Moore, you have waived your right to speak to a court-appointed attorney today. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
And you understand your rights and the options presented to you today by those rights?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mena, what are we doing on this one?
Mr. Moore is going to plead guilty to breach of security pursuant to 771 for a period of 3 months, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Moore, you understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes, sir. And the seriousness of it too.
And, pardon me?
And the seriousness of it too, sir, Your Honor.
Okay, and are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm pleading guilty, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so April 20th, 2024, you were at Metro Airport, correct?
Yes, correct.
And if I'm reading the appearance ticket correctly, it looks like you went into a secured area when you were unauthorized to do that. Does that sum it up?
No, Your Honor, I did not go into the secure area. I opened up a door to the tunnel, and that's what
Okay.
happened while looking for a flight attendant.
Okay.
I didn't enter the tunnel. We were looking all around for him, Your Honor. Well, him or her, but it was a gentleman who ended up coming out. But that was it. We were trying to find them, and I had pushed on the bar a couple of times in the tunnel, and it opened up. And then I did not step in. I just said, "Hello, Delta," and I know I'm totally wrong. I was anxiety. I got so lost in this airport. I don't fly.
Yeah. Trust me, I'm not a good traveler either. It can be very stressful. So I understand. All right. I'll accept your plea. Anything else you want me to know about your situation, sir?
No, Your Honor. I just really apologize to Metro Airport, the officer, and everything. I've tried to cooperate the best that I can, and I thank you for your considerations, Your Honor.
All right. I'll delay sentence for 3 months. Stay out of trouble. No new criminal offenses. Court costs are set the amount of $300.
It will be
You
paid
saved the
today,
drive
Your
from
Honor.
Macomb Township. I'm sorry?
I will be paid today.
Okay, you can do that at our website. Thank you, sir.
Anything else I need to do, sir, or Your Honor?
You're all set. Enjoy your day.
Thank you for being understanding.
Nope. Cut him off while he was trying to be nice to him. Mr. Mena, what do you got?
That's the last that I had, Your Honor. I think the rest are with Miss Medina.
And Mr. Mena, I'm going to meet you in your room when we're all done because I have one more case I need to talk to you about. Your Honor, I am ready on Mr. Wade, McElrath, and Carter.
All right, let's start with Barbara Wade.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Miss Wade. Miss Wade, would you please state your full name for the record, Your Honor?
Barbara Ann. I know what you meant. Barbara Ann Wade.
Your Honor, at this time, my understanding is that the people are prepared to dismiss this matter per this beautiful chart that I have with the airport docket.
Mr. Mena?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Wade, this matter will be dismissed.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Your appearance on McElrath.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. McElrath. Mr. McElrath, would you please state your full name for the record, sir? Sir, you're on mute.
Your name, Maurice McElrath.
Thank you, counsel.
With regard to the arraignment, we would waive formal reading and stand mute. My understanding is that the recommendation here is for there to be an added count of double parking with an agreed upon fine of $350. In exchange, the original charge would be dismissed, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. McElrath, is that your agreement?
Yes, sir.
I'll accept your plea to the civil infraction, dismiss the misdemeanor, assess fines and costs $350 as per your agreement. Sir, you can go to our website, make arrangements for a payment plan or a payment due date, whatever works best for you. Do that within the next 5 days. Any questions?
No, sir.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What's next?
I have Carter, Your Honor, and that one is going to be an adjournment for discovery.
I'm going to, Crystal, since I dismissed the one, I'm going to dismiss this one as well.
Okay, all right, so no adjournment, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Carter, all right with you if we dismiss this? I'll take that as a yes.
Yes, I'm sorry. I think I was muted. Yes, Your Honor.
Enjoy your day, ma'am.
Thank you, you too.
Crystal,
Thank you.
what's going on with Trent?
And I was about to tell you, so with Miss Trent, Your Honor, and Heather, I actually had dealt with Miss Bruner's case, and I believe I need another date for Miss Trent for one of my colleagues to handle it.
All right, June 17th.
All right, I've got two Trent files. I've got a Jemiah and a Jasmine.
On screen, we have Jemiah, Your Honor, is the only one that I know of to have appeared. Just due to potential conflicts, I would need to give her another date and her to have other counsel.
Ms. Trent, activate your camera and unmute, please.
Hello, can you hear
Ma'am,
me?
is that all right with you? We give you an adjournment so you can talk to another attorney?
Yes, sir.
Heather, what date?
June 17th at 9:40.
Okay, and that will be for both of us. Jasmine is we're on like one camera. She's like over the phone. She's not in person. But like, will they be together or separate?
Well, I don't even have her. She hasn't even checked in today.
Because she's over the phone with me. Is that not acceptable?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Is there some reason she can't zoom in herself next time around?
She can. I'll let her know to zoom in. She just like couldn't get off work for some strange reason, but she didn't get a letter in the mail, so she didn't know about it. But yeah.
All right, we've got her address on South Cooper Road in Arizona. Is that right?
She doesn't live in Arizona anymore. She actually told the officer that, so I don't know. And it was just on her ID, so
that's why we need her to call us and check in.
Yeah, we can't. You can't do the court over the phone. You have to check in next time.
You have to do what?
You have to check in next time to the court.
Let's get Jasmine's address so we can send her a notice and we'll give her the Zoom information and everything.
Okay, say your address for the court.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Say your address for the court.
I know it. Like, where are you?
Bro. 7333 St. Louis Street. She acts so slow.
And is that in St. Louis?
It's in Houston, Texas.
Houston. Oh, same address as you?
Yes.
Well, you could have saved us some time if you just told me that.
Well, I'm thinking you want to hear it from her herself. Okay.
No, that's all right. All right, so we'll send both of you a notice to come back on June 17th on Zoom.
Gotcha. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Tell your sister not to talk so snarky to you on the court.
All right. See, that's what's gonna get her. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I just need to speak to Mr. Mena on Timmerman, and then we'll be back out shortly, Your Honor. Thank you.
Can I leave now?
Well, one of the issues is,
for-
Judge, with Miss Trent, is your sister going to want MIDC?
What is that?
The attorney. Only
I'm
because
sure-
if your sister does, then we're going to need 3 MIDC attorneys.
Oh, so we can't use both. Okay.
Well,
so we can't.
Well, maybe not.
No,
Maybe
exactly.
not.
So I think both of the trends, at least from my original analysis, I think them two, they seem to be pretty aligned. It was just Trent and Bruner that basically, So I'm going to represent Bruner, and then I think one person, unless something evolves throughout that representation, should be fine on the 2 trends.
All right. And then what are you doing with Miss Brown for Batar at 9:30? Did you see that one? So Miss Trent, you're good to go. Sorry about that.
Oh, thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh, no, sorry. I haven't, because if they're out here, I can't move them or do anything. So I
I don't know who put them out. She was in your meeting room, but she came out.
No, it's a he, and I'm ready to go on him. I'm sorry about that. Ready to go.
On Jemani?
Yep, I underestimate how much I've done already. Yeah, we're ready.
Okay. All right, go ahead. What do you got going on, Mr. Brown?
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, would you please state your full name for the record, sir?
Jemani Brown.
Your Honor, my understanding is that Mr. Brown, he has 4 counts of defense of the innkeeper charge. They're willing to dismiss 3 of them if he pleads guilty under HIDA for 3 months. So the recommendation would be for the plea to be taken under HIDA for 3 months, Your Honor, to 1 count and dismiss
Does it
the
matter
other.
which count we take the plea to?
No, Your Honor, we didn't speak about any count specifically, and Mr. Brown has made a payment of $202 to the Metro Airport parking.
All right, Mr. Brown, you understand your rights and options after discussing those with counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding that, are you pleading guilty to 1 count of defrauding an innkeeper freely and voluntarily today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Tell me what happened on June 14, 2022 that makes you think you're guilty.
A parking ticket wasn't paid.
Ms. Mena, are you, or Ms. Medina, are you satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And what was that restitution amount? I'm sorry.
That I don't think there was additional, so he already made a payment of $202 to the airport parking.
Yeah, so each ticket, I guess I paid for each ticket and it totaled into that amount, so.
Oh, all right, you've already paid that $200.
Yes, he paid
Right,
$202.
Which is why they gave you this good deal.
Yep,
I'm with you.
I have the receipt, Your Honor, printed right in.
Yep. And it was a 3-month delayed sentence, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, under HIDA.
All right, and Mr. Brown, are you working?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work?
It's a company called Flat Rock.
What do they do?
It's a mental home. I'm a direct care worker, so I take care.
Okay. All right. What else should I know about Mr. Brown before I set the terms of sentence?
Your Honor, my understanding is that he maintains stable residence with his grandmother in Flint. He has been with that employer for approximately a year. He is not currently on probation or parole. And as indicated, he had made a $202 ready payment to the airport.
Okay. Mr. Brown, were you working at the airport then? Is that why you were having so much problems with parking?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Anything else you want me to consider before I sentence you?
No, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Court costs 3 months, stay out of trouble. That's the delayed sentence. Court costs are assessed the amount of $300. I need you to contact the court within 5 days to either pay that or make arrangements to pay that. Understood?
Okay.
Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you,
You're
Your
all
Honor.
set.
Thank you. And I'm just going to speak to Mr. Mena on that one last case. Thank you.
Thank you.
Judge, I'm going to step away for a minute.
Sure.
Judge.
Yeah.
And last name is Esquivel. If you could grab that one and set it aside, we're adjourning it.
Give me the name again.
ES is in Sam. Yeah, Esquivel.
Esquivel. Yep.
I think there was another one I adjourned.
What time was that?
That was at 9
Yep,
a.m.
Got it. Got it. Did we do something with? Yeah, we did. Are you ready, Miss Medina?
Yes, Your Honor, moving him to the, oh, I guess he moved himself or somebody moved. Yes, Your Honor, ready up, Mr. Timmerman.
Hello. Good morning, Mr. Timmerman. Go ahead, counsel.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Timmerman, with regard to the arraignment, we would waive formal reading and stand mute, Your Honor. Mr. Timmerman, would you please state your full name for the record, sir? Please repeat that. You're moving around, sir. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? I see your lips moving, but I'm not catching you. Try
Yes,
again.
just stop moving, sir.
Sorry about that, Your Honor. Can you hear me now? Yep. What's your name? I am Ronald David Timmerman Jr. Thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Medina.
Your Honor, at this time, my client is prepared to plead guilty to being a disorderly person. My understanding, speaking with Mr. Menez, that the recommendation would be for this plea to be taken under HIDA for a period of 3 months. He is 21 years old, Your Honor. My understanding is that he was actually on his way from New York to California for treatment when this layover in Detroit and the situation occurred. He is in rehab right now, currently at solution-based treatment in California, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Timmerman, you understand your rights and options after discussing those with Ms. Medina? Yes, sir. You understand the possible penalty for this charge? Yes, sir. Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to the charge? Yes, Your Honor. Tell me what happened on April 16, 24 at Metro Airport that makes you think you're guilty of the charge. I was getting off the plane. I kind of swore a little bit. I was a little loud, and the cops handcuffed me, and I actually had to go to the hospital because I almost OD'd on the plane and died. So they took me there, and I said sorry to the cop. I talked to him in the ambulance, and he gave me the ticket, and we talked from there. Okay. I'm satisfied with the facts. If you are, Mr. Medina.
Satisfied,
Mr.
Your Honor.
Mena?
It seems that there was a disturbance.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So you're at a treatment facility now, Mr. Timmerman? What was that, Your Honor? You're at a treatment facility now? Yes, sir. How long are you going to be there? 45 days. I still got 25 more days left. Good. Good. All right. What's the aftercare plan? Do you know? I might go to outpatient, where I'm from, or I might just do, I'm doing 90 and 90, which is, 90 meetings and, 90 minutes. Yep. Yep. So, yep. And then, I got a sponsor and stuff like that. So I don't want to set you up for a failure. I don't think it's 90 minutes and 90 minutes, and it's 90 meetings and 90 days.
90 meetings,
Yeah, 90
and 90
meetings,
days.
90 days. Sorry. I'm sorry, Your Honor. 90 meetings in 90 minutes would be really short meetings.
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah, all right. All right, anything else you want me to consider before I set the terms of your sentence?
No, that is it.
All right.
Do you
All right,
want
I'll
a
delay
letter
sentence
from
for 3 months? Go
sorry,
ahead.
sir. Do you want a letter from SBT?
I don't know what SBT is.
That's
Solution-based
solution-based treatment where he's at, Your Honor.
All right, I didn't hear that because both of you were talking at me.
It's
And that's-
solution-based treatment, Your Honor.
Oh, no, I don't need, no, I trust you. You
Okay,
tell me you're
all
in
right.
treatment, I believe you. Yeah, I believe
Okay.
it. All right, so 3 months, stay out of trouble. I'm assessing court costs, the minimum I can assess, $145.
Okay.
So within 5 days, can you get on the computer and make arrangements to pay that?
Yes, I can try to do that for you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we got nobody else to talk to?
We have another arraignment, but no, we're done with our morning docket. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Angela and Mr. Mena. But
Thank
we
you
do
all.
have another arraignment, Judge. The PD cannot get on till 11:25. That's 10 minutes from now. Is that okay?
Yeah, any idea why?
Andy, can you speak to that?
Yep, the defendant has been in and out of the hospital, between the hospital and the police department all weekend. They're bringing her back from the hospital now back to Romulus PD, and they're en route as we speak.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Thank you, everyone. It was a pleasure as usual.
Have a good day.
Hi, everyone.
Heather,
Yes.
9:30, Mr. Zlatoblosky's client, Ivanev. Did
Yep.
you adjourn that?
Nope, I took care of it though.
Okay.
And same thing down at the bottom at 1010 Williams. I don't know if you're way down there yet.
Got
I
it, yeah.
think it should just be in the pre-hearing. I have to grab that from you.
All right. So
I just need to make sure there's no other ones that. Meeks, does the X mean that you, so your
Yeah,
highlights are the ones that.
highlights of the no-shows.
Okay.
FTAs.
Flip.
Query, Brown, Johnson.
Nope, Johnson, Nicole Johnson appeared. Adjourned, I'm not sure.
Yeah. that's
All
adjourned.
right, yep.
And then Justin Long and Hobson.
Yep. And then Williams. Andy?
Yes, Heather?
Judge is bringing files down to Mackenzie. He said he'll grab that file from you if it's ready.
Yep, sounds good. I'm trying to get a hold of Josh. I haven't gotten a hold of him yet, so I'll see if he's available. Thanks.
Thanks.
Up front, pending managers 90327. 907 at 11:21.
Yeah. So know we're yeah. No. Hey, Andy or Heather.
Hello.
Hey, we're ready when you are.
Sounds good. Thank you. We're just waiting for the attorney to get on.
Sounds good. Thank you.
If you guys are good, I'm gonna go with that. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Oh, stand up, nothing to
Not yet. No.
Oh.
You're all good.
Sure. Are you talking about the cake? Sure.
Yes, 205.
Value.
There's two.
Room 412. Active on scene, possible overdose.
Yeah. You can solve it for myself in 205 miles. Yeah. Sounds closer.
Heather?
Yep.
Just an update, judges down here, he's got the file. We're just waiting on Josh to join. He should be on any moment now. I'm gonna go ahead and move Romulus over into the breakout room.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Andy,
Yep.
is Marquita a witness?
I have no idea.
Did you want to jump in a breakout room with her?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll see if I can get.
Yeah, I have to leave for circuit court so at 12. So sooner
All
the
right,
better.
I'll let
please.
the judge know we're ready. Let me get Romulus out here.
Thank you so
I
much.
hear Andy. I'll let the judge know.
Thank you.
Hi, Heather.
Hey, Josh.
Heather, he's down here. I just let him know that we're ready.
All right, I did 2 things.
Hey, 2 notifications is better than 0.
That's right, and we did let him know that Mr. Kaplan is in a hurry and needs it done within 10 minutes.
Thank you.
He just told me that he was about to get me in with the judge and stuff to see if he could give me a personal loan.
Okay. All right, so as soon as the judge pops on, I'll call you over.
Okay.
You guys have a seat.
Judge is on the way.
Mr. Kaplan, are you ready?
We are, Your Honor.
Your appearance, please.
Joshua Kaplan, on behalf of Ms. Mitchell, or Andrews Mitchell, excuse me.
Thank you. Ms. Andrews Mitchell, can you hear us okay?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Counsel, would you waive formal reading?
We will be waiving formal reading and stand mute to the charges, Your Honor.
Thank you. We're looking at a probable cause conference on Zoom, Judge Martin's, May 22nd. Have you had a look at the bond rec from the police department?
We have, Your Honor, and we would be asking for a personal bond if I just may explain a few things.
I heard up till personal bond, and then I lost the last few words.
If I was going to go into an explanation. So my client does take this matter very seriously. I know this is a 2020 case. She was not aware of it until she was picked up on this. She's had minor issues since she was a juvenile. She did have a case in 2021 in Taylor, and she was not made aware of this. Otherwise, she would have turned herself in. And so what we're asking for is a personal bond. We understand there'd be a no contact with, there's 4 complaining witnesses. She has no objection to that. She has no reason to talk to them at this point. during the pendency of this case, and she promises to show up at all future court dates and get this matter squared away.
Okay. If you know Mr. Kaplan, are these complainants people known to Miss Andrews Mitchell or strangers?
No, known to her. She's had contact with them since this incident, not knowing, again, obviously, that there was charges filed against her. I did go over with her that from now till the end of this case, there is no contact. You know, and she has no objection to that. There's no, they don't live together. There's no issues with that.
All right. I don't know who they are, but I've got some people, members of your client's family coming in. Okay. Just coming in as Mitchell family. All right. Miss Andrews Mitchell, were you working before you got arrested?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work?
At a fast food place
How long have you been employed there?
for like 4 or 5 months.
All right. Where'd you work before that?
Before that, I worked at a group home.
Okay. All right. All right, so your court date is next Wednesday, 9:30 in the morning. I'm going to put you on a personal bond. No contact with those 4 complainants. When I say no contacts, no phone calls, no letters, no social media contacts. Don't have your friends check on them. You happen to run into one of them at Taco Bell, you're eating at Burger King. No contact at all. Any questions about that?
No, not at all.
Raise your right hand for me.
She's handcuffed.
I'm handcuffed.
That's all right. That's all right. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court amount of $10,000 if you violate bond?
Yes.
You put your hand down. The first condition is the obvious one, stay out of trouble. Second one is just as obvious, participate with your court date next Wednesday. So be on Zoom next Wednesday at 9:30.
Yes,
or
sir.
before would be better. And no contact. Understood?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck. Thank you, Mr. Kaplan, for jumping back on with us. Thank you,
for your
Romulus.
patience. All right, thank you, Your Honor.